Wow, talk about being caught between a rock and a hard place. This is my review of the Iron Man 2 Weapons Assault Drone. So we'll set this guy to the side here, and we'll do a size comparison between Iron Man and the Weapons Assault Drone. So if we stand them back to back, you can see the size difference there. And face to face, Iron Man 2 comes up to the Weapons Assault Drone's chest. And also, just as another size comparison, I'll go ahead and show you the Weapons Assault Drone next to the Air Assault Drone and the Ground Assault Drone. And if you can get all three, I would definitely recommend you get at least one of each of these figures. Alright, so let's focus on the actual Weapons Assault Drone, the subject of this review. So, first off, I'll go ahead and show you the weapons here, I guess. Do a little differently in terms of the order of the review. We've got the detachable whips, and what I mean by that is you can actually substitute these out. You can see it's just a simple tab and slot connection point, and it actually works really well. The whips do stay in quite well, and you can see you get two of them, which is nice. But if you wanted to, you do have the option of two additional weapons, which are these right here. And they also attach in the same fashion. I guess this one goes over here. And again, they stay in really nicely. I mean, they're not loose at all. If you kind of knock them from this angle, they will eventually fall out, but they actually are really secure and they look really cool. And the nice thing is, of course, you get two of these and you get two of the blade type of weapons. Alright. I should also mention, too, that the final accessory you do get with this figure is a optional head or alternate head. And I think this is like the shielded version of this head, because if you look at them from on the side profile, they are the same. So you do have that option to switch out the heads, which is nice. Now let's go ahead and just take a close look at the actual figure, the details. Really nicely detailed figure with nice metallic green paint. Now, I don't know if you noticed this, but there are places where the paint seems to be worn off. And I think that might be intentional. You can see there are areas where the actual silver base coat is actually showing through the green metallic coat of paint. And I think that's intentional, and I like that. It's a nice detail to show wear or battle damage. So on to the articulation of the figure. Well, the head can rotate left to right. Can't really go all the way around because you have this neck armor or neck guard running around behind the actual head and along the side there. So left and right for the head articulation, shoulders out like that. You have a single bend at the elbow. You can't swivel, but you just have a single point of articulation at the elbow. The hand itself is not articulate. That is to say that it actually is molded together with the rest of the forearm. So you don't have any movement there, but you do get kind of an open palm hand, whereas on the right hand you get a closed fist. And on each arm, and each forearm, you get these panels that flip down with some detail inside there, as you can see. You do have ab articulation. There is no waist articulation. You do have articulation at the hips. You do have a swivel at the thigh area, just right above where my fingernail is there. It is really tight in terms of how tight the joint is from the factory. I had to work at it for quite a while to get the joint, or rather the hip joint and the actual leg, oriented in the same direction, or in the proper direction. And I think that's due to just paint that dries, and basically the two parts stick together once that paint dries. You do have articulation at the knee, and again you do have some mechanical detail there. And again, I love this leg design, which it shares with the other drones. Again, some silver paint there to represent the piston, and you do get side to side and a pivot joint. So really nice. And I like how they detail the bottom of the feet as well. So yeah, it's a really, really nice figure. I'd say it's one of my more favorite of all the actual drones. I love the green metallic paint, and again, I like the fact that you can actually have there are some painted in details for like battle damage, which is nice. So this is definitely a recommended figure. In terms of joints, the joints aren't as loose as this guy was. If you watch this review of the Air Assault drone, he had really loose joints. But not so much on this guy. Alright, well thanks for watching. This has been a review of the Iron Man 2 Weapons Assault Drone. Thanks for watching.